In this week's Psychros Archive, trust turned lethal. What would you do if flashing blue lights pulled up behind you on a quiet highway? Would you stop? Most of us would. And that's exactly how the blue light bandit of South Africa strike. Let's talk about something terrifying that's happening right now in South Africa. They call them the blue light bandits. Gangs who impersonate police. Full uniforms, police logos, blue flashing lights, even real sirens. But these aren't cops. These are criminals hijacking cars, kidnapping drivers, and sometimes killing them. And the most chilling part, they are using the exact same tools the real police use. Sometimes because they are the real police. Back in April 2024, something major went down on N3. That's one of the South Africa's busiest and most crucial highways, linking Johannesburg to Durban, a critical route for both passenger travel and freight transport. At around 3 a.m., police received a tip-off about a suspicious vehicle, a white Toyota Hilux, fitted with blue police lights and moving erratically along the road near Villiers. Officers from the SAPS Highway Patrol gave chase, initiating a high-speed pursuit. When the suspect realized they were being followed by real police, they sped up. What followed was straight out of an action movie. Gunshots were exchanged on the highway. Police eventually forced the vehicle off the road near Croftplay. 3 suspects were found inside, armed and masked. A 4th suspect managed to flee into nearby brushland, but was later captured by K9 units. Inside the vehicle, police recovered the 2 unlicensed firearms, fake MPD and SAPS uniform, handcuffs, cash, phones, and vehicle keys believed to be stolen from another victims. Investigators confirmed the group had hijacked 2 vehicles earlier that night, using fake police stops. This wasn't just a random attack, it was a full-on paramilitary-style operation. The N3 is a key artery in the Southern African Development Community trade route. Interruption here affect the movement of goods between nations. Think of fuel, food, medical supplies. Hijacking don't just cause fear, they ripple into logistic crisis. And it also challenges a core assumption shared globally. When you see blue lights in your rearview mirror, you're supposed to feel safe, not haunted. Here's what makes this global. If these gangs can do it in South Africa, what's stopping the same thing from happening elsewhere? The tools of law enforcement such as uniforms, vehicles, and the trust are being turned against civilians. Now, imagine this happened to someone from your own country. Because it did. John Stephens, a Canadian national living in South Africa, he was stopped on the road by what he thought were police. His kids were in the car, his mother too. But it was all fake. The hijackers forced them to drive to multiple ATMs, drain their accounts, threatened their lives. He later said, "It was truly traumatic. I didn't know if we make it out alive." This wasn't just a South African story anymore. International travel advisories were updated. Canadian and UK officials flagged South Africa roads as high risk. Suddenly, tourists, business travelers, even diplomats were told to avoid driving at night. And then came the footage that really shook the nation. A group of men hijacking a delivery truck in daylight, on camera. Later, it turned out the 2 suspects were actual police officers, still in uniform. That shattered what little trust people had left. So you might be asking, why does this matter to the rest of the world? Let me break it down. First, tourist safety. If you are planning a trip, these stories affect where and how you travel. Second, global supply chains. The N3 isn't just a road, it's a lifeline for goods moving in and out of Africa. Hijackings there impact trade globally. And third, law enforcement trust. This case forces a hard question. Who watches the watchers? The South Africa government is now fighting back. Special task force are hunting these gangs. They are rolling out body cams, auditing uniforms, and cracking down on fake cops. Citizens are being told, if blue lights flash behind you, don't stop immediately. Drive to a gas station, call emergency verification lines, stay in well-lit areas. What we're seeing here isn't just a crime. It's a breakdown of the line between order and chaos. And when uniforms become costumes for violence, it's no longer just South Africa's problem. It's everyone's. Stay aware, stay skeptical, and always know just because it looks like an authority doesn't mean it is. See you next week.